What's up, everybody? It's Nick J from Nick J Studios, and tonight we are getting into all things of Real Housewives of Potomac Season 8 premiere. Okay, now who are we excited to see? Well, the if you watch Chasing Atlanta, you know we called Oliver. Um, what's the other people name? Oliver. Oh my God, Lauren and Q, the power of three. So, who I would consider the power of three of the Real Housewives of Potomac would be the Grand Dame, Mrs. Karen Huger, the baby doll, Candace, Dillard, Bassett, and Dr. Wendy Osefo. Okay, so I'm excited to see the power of three of the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm ready to see my girls. Those are my top three of the cast. Bump the other girls for real. But um and then we have why are they still here? Sharice. Y'all know I can't stand Sharice. I don't even understand why she's still around. But she's here. So then we got Mia, Lioness Mia, still on the show for another season. We got delusional ass Robin, and her leader Giselle. And then we have a new girl. Who do we have here? Miss Neka. Um, we will see her next episode, episode 2. Um, but let's go ahead and get into what's happening this episode. So it opens up, of course, all about the drama with Juan and his women. Juan really need to start like a book series or a Netflix series and have all, you know, the stories about his different women. You got Juan and the girl in Canada who went to Baltimore to meet a Ravens player at a hotel, and he went to go put down the receipt. Well, he went to go put down his credit card and sign the receipt. Then you got Juan and the girl in the nail salon. Juan in the laundromat. But yeah, like just start some type of, you know, make some money off of this. Be like Candy, turn lemons into lemonade. Okay, do because you don't have no job no more. You know, I don't know what was going on with him and the boys over there at Coppin State, but something about sexual assault, and he's turning into Michael, ain't he? Like now you touching boys at the in the locker room. What's going on, Mr. Juan? But what was happening in the episode? I'm trying to think because Robin's so damn boring, child. I can't even think. This whole episode was just about Robin and Juan, and to be honest, I give the premiere maybe like a 7.5 out of 10, only because it was mainly about Robin and I, why. Like, I mean, I get it because of all the rumors, her last season and her role, and you know what happened after the reunion, her on Watch What Happened Live. I get it. Like we needed to see a continuance of that, I guess. But let this be the last season. Her and Sharice, let this be their last season. And if if we can get rid of Mia ass too. We don't need them. And y'all got so many damn people on the cast at this point. It's just like we can't keep up. So let's minimize the cast next season. Chop them three, give them the chop, give them their walking papers, and honestly, we can rock. Let's rock with 5 or 6 and have maybe a friend of. But it's about 10 folks on this show now, and I'm over it. So Robin is putting these wedding pictures in frames, and I'm just looking at her like, you got to be kidding me. After everything, you still are so delusional and you just think you're so happy. And I don't know. Do you I almost feel like she's just trying to do this for the kids so she can I don't or maybe she married him for the world because she felt so pressured. I don't know, but a zebra don't change its stripes. Is that the saying? So if he cheated the first time, he'll cheat the second time. And he's been cheating in your face. And coming up with stories and trying to change the narrative and you believe in it. So, but anyway, Karen, Candace, Wendy, my girls, they meet up for dinner. And, Candace has been touring and doing her thing. The Grand Dame has been Grand Daming. And, you know, Wendy talks about giving up liquor for Lent. And I didn't know she was Catholic. And to be honest, I grew up Baptist all my life. I don't know nothing about Lent. I don't think I ever did nothing for Lent. So, Candace talking about she was Baptist and she, they do stuff, but I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments what is Lent? Sorry, I don't know. Maybe I need to do more Bible study. But um Karen says she wanted to check in with the girls because, after New York and the reunion, things was just left in a mess amongst the group. But it never fails. Karen starts going in on Robin and just, you know, she just can't help it. But, she says Robin has some explaining to do, basically. And, or what was it? She needs to take ownership. Ashley and her boys are in their new house, and it costs 2.2 million. Now, hear me out. Is that the same amount that Michael is suing Candace for? Because sounds like Michael is just ultimately trying to get Candace to pay for Ashley's house at this point. That's what it sounds like to me. But anyway, we gonna see. Now I hate to say this, but you could tell. Of course, you can just see Ashley's biracial, but the fact that she got these boys climbing up on these counters barefoot, and she sitting over there doing nothing about it, If they was in a real black household, they get that ass beat real quick because that's nasty. You don't put your feet up on no counters. Nah, Sheila should have taught you better. Now Giselle is dating Jason from Winter House, another show on Bravo. He's 16 years younger than her. Like, normally, these housewives will date 16 years older, 20 years older, in Mia's case, almost 30 years older. And, or is it 30 years older? 36, some 32. She was saying the first season she came on. But anyway, um, like, I don't know. Anytime I see Giselle dating on the show, like with any man, even with Jamal, it's very cringy. It's very awkward. I'm just like, next scene, please. Next. Thank you. Next. Um, but you know, the producers asked Grace, what did she think of Jason? And I think Grace want a piece of Jason. I think Grace is jealous that her mama got a piece of Jason and she didn't. But who knows? Jason might be sneaking in Grace's room at night. You know, he right there smack dab in the middle of their age. He would 16, 18 years older than her, 16 years younger than the mama. So he may be sliding up in both. But anyway, you got Mia and G. They done lost everything they had. They scraping for change from, their little apartment. And, you know, you embezzled? Embezzled? That's all I'm saying. I don't have time for Mia. I don't have time. But, you know, Candace and Chris, they have their little scene out having their picnic, you know. Then we get into Giselle, Charisse, Ashley meet them with Robin, and, Ashley and Charisse are telling her. I feel like that was, no matter how I feel about them, I think that was a good scene for them to go to Robin and be like, bitch, wake the fuck up. Like, you are delusional. Wake up. Wake up. Like, you got Sharice over here breaking down with her crocodile tears looking like Fiona from Shrek. Then you got Ashley, telling her, this look like the shit Michael used to do, boo. And look where we at. And Giselle is basically saying, at some point she gonna bubble up and explode. And I could see it. I could see it. Her screws are coming loose. So we'll see. We're gonna keep watching. Until next time, the reality recap is over.